Hi, welcome back. So, some things have happened since the last episode got posted. I finally came up with a name, started making a logo and doing all that stuff. So I guess I'm getting kind of serious about this. I don't know. So this piece, the lady listed it, I picked this up off of Marketplace. The lady listed it as a mid-century modern little chest of drawers dresser kind of deal. It's not really mid-century modern. It is pretty old, but just some of the styling overall just doesn't match that. So this thing back here on the very back, it says that this is walnut. Part of the reason I paid for this, because a lot of the stuff that I do is either free or really cheap, like less than 20 bucks. I paid 30 bucks for this. I went way above my pay grade. Because it's already sanded. She already did like 80% of the prep for me, so that's worth a couple bucks. So I'll take that. So the only thing I need to do is sand the drawers, and then I can't decide if I'm going to keep this piece on here or not. It's split between the two drawers. It's kind of, I don't know, but it fits the contour of this, so it might have to stay. I don't know 100% just yet. It did look like it had a mirror at one point that was screwed in over here. I already took the liberty and bondoed that, the first coat of Bondo, just so I could get those filled in. I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna sand it. I'm gonna give it another little coat to kind of smooth everything out. And then once that's good and ready, we're gonna sand the whole thing again. We're gonna do it with 220. This feels like 120 is what she hit it with. It's still got a few little rough spots in it and stuff, so we're gonna hit it with 220, and then we're gonna prime it. I'm not gonna sand the drawers just yet. I'm gonna leave them this color because I may be able to clean those up and see how it looks against the white prime. And if it looks good against the white of the primer, I'm gonna paint it white. And we're gonna leave the drawers the way they are. We're just gonna clean them up, put some new hardware on it, and get it out the door. This one, with 80% of the prep already done, this one is going to be a pretty quick turnaround. So I'm excited about this. So yeah, next stage is going to be sanding right here, what we already done with the first coat of Bondo, and then we're going to do a second coat. I'm going to pull off all the hardware. These are wooden knobs. I'm going to keep these just in case I come along something a little further down the road that may need some wooden knobs. I tend to keep the hardware if I can. That you never know what you could reuse it for. Some of the stuff that you see, the dressers that have the big ornate pulls on them and stuff, I'll chunk that because I don't see that ever coming back in style. I do have a set of like 10 of them though, just in case. But these, I'll keep these. I'll put them in a bag. You never know. One day something might come along that somebody says, "Oh, I want something from a little boy's room." You don't need fancy pools for that. They're going to get screwed up. Give them the wood ones. So we're going to let this Bondo set up. We're going to come back and sand it, do a second coat, let that set up, sand it, and then we're going to get it prepped for prime. Okay, so I went ahead and did the second coat of Bondo, got everything sanded smooth. So now we're good to go. I'm going to hit it with 220. I already got it on my sanding block here. And if you're new to the channel, because the channel's new, that's you. I do everything by hand. I don't really like using sanders. A lot of times I have a orbital sander, one of the palm sanders. It'll actually leave divots in the wood for whatever reason. So to do it by hand, you don't have to worry about the divots. Plus, with this, we're not taking it down to this color wood or anything like that because I'm not restanding. I am going to paint it. So what we're going to do is just give it a nice scuff, and then we're going to hit it with the rag and the cleaning solution. Get all the little fine particles of the sandpaper and the actual wood shavings themselves. We're going to get all that picked up off of it so it's nice and clean and it's ready to shoot. Let's listen to some music while we do it. air compressor, and we're gonna blow all the sawdust off of this thing. Blow all the sawdust, get everything. I'm gonna open up the door. You can see the nice rainy weather we're having today. We're gonna get all the dust blown off of this. While it's upside down, I'm gonna spray our juice on it, our cleaning solution. I'm gonna spray that on there, and we're gonna wipe everything down from here up, and then I'm gonna flip it over, and we'll do from here up, because it's gonna, you know. So we'll get that all done. I'll turn the fans on and get this thing super dried out. I don't want any issues. If it's a little wet, the primer won't stick. I'm gonna have to do sanding and all kinds of stuff to redo that one spot. So let's get the air compressor, get the door open, blow this thing off, flip it over, blow it off again. Let's get it wiped down. Alright, pardon my air compressor. It's old, loud. So, you didn't watch the first episode. This is actually a cleaning solution that you use when you're painting vehicles. But what it does is it gets all the oil, gets all the little remnants of the sandpaper, all the, well here it's going to get sawdust on the car, it'll get the little remnants of the paint that you sanded down. It actually works really well on wood, and you'll see why. So I just blew it off, but I'm going to spray this real quick. I'm going to wipe down the side of it. I'm going to show you how much stuff I picked up. Remember, I just blew this off. That's how much stuff is still on it. So, we're going to wipe down the whole thing, turn the fans on, get it nice and dried up, and get it prepped and ready for frying.
all the demons quiet. Yeah, we were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough.
Some of y'all are screaming at me before I try to get it darkened right here. I'd have to take it all the way down to the blue. We might lose this grain here. If you can see the cool grain where it's making stuff, it's for this and I don't think it's the color. This is so deep in there. These little that probably get it out. Trying to do that. I don't. Well, maybe we'll get it. Let's see.
I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. It's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, don't
Alright, so you know what day it is? It's the day after Christmas, December the 26th. It's Tuesday. I took the day off. It's spray day, so we're going to get this one painted. I picked a color called Essex Green from Benjamin Moore, and again we're using it in that advanced line. And what that does, it's got a chemical in it that flows out super smooth. It's on the can it says factory like finish, whatever that means. So we're going to go ahead and spray it. I've already sanded it off camera. Went ahead and hit it with a 220, just real lightly, just go over, getting all the texture off that was on it from, you know, spraying the primer on there. So got all that off, the little bumps and all that. I've wiped it off. It's ready to go. I've got the paint mixed up. I'm about to pour it in the gun. Hook the gun up. Let's get a couple coats on this thing. right, so it's the final day. We're done. Before I move out of the way so you can see the whole thing, I'm going to show you the hardware I chose. So this is the pull that we're going to use. I think I got it on Amazon for a 10-pack of them was like 22 bucks or something like that. It's a brushed brass, gold, I don't know. It's not as bright as I thought it was going to be. It looked a lot brighter in the pictures. It would have livened it up a little bit, but let me show you. I've already rolled the edges of the drawers, so those are all done and the way they're going to be. And here we are with all the hardware on here. Some of them may not be straight, so how I've been doing this is with the smaller ones, I actually have my level that I've been putting on top of them right here, and that tells me if one is higher than the other one, or if it's crooked a little bit or whatever. So that's how I've been doing it. For these longer ones, I gotta find my big level. I got like a 6-footer around here somewhere. But yeah, we're done. We're putting on the hardware. I'm gonna pull this tape. We're gonna shut it, throw it on a dolly, take it in the house and stage it and take pictures and try to get this thing sold this weekend. It's Thursday now. I'm gonna try to get it out of here by Saturday at the very latest. I like this one. I'm not really ecstatic about the way it came out. The color's dark, and you can tell it's dark. But once you're on top of it and the light hits it, it actually is green. I know for you guys it looks like it's black or gray, but it's not. It's actually green. Once I get it inside and we get it staged up and take some pictures of it, get ready to list, I'll get in a little closer with the camera under some not fluorescent light, and you can kind of see with that softer white light, you'll be able to see the greens a lot better. So let me go ahead and finish putting this one hardware on, this one little pull here, and then pull the tape. We're going to move it inside, and I'll show you what I mean when I'm talking about it's green.